What's going on, everybody? Friday the 14th here for you for the Triple Flicks Mafia channel. And it is the first time you've seen one of our faces on this channel in a little over 2 months. I think the last thing we did was a live stream on this channel for our 2019 movies. But it's been a crazy 2 months. I've been working a little bit more than what I was before all the craziness in the world happened. Jordan's been going non-stop with work. He's been having to make a lot of videos with his work. So the interest hasn't just been there to make a video for him. Chad's been super busy with Best Buy. He's putting out a new album. He's released a couple songs. He mentions me, the Viz, and Paul in one of his newest songs. Pass Me the Crown. Great stuff. Go listen to it if you haven't already. But yeah, it's been a busy 2 months for us. I kind of took a break from social media for a little bit. With Instagram and all that. It was kind of nice. I'm back slowly coming back into that, and hell, it's a Sunday. I got done mowing the yard, and I've had a list on my phone of the stuff that I picked up over the last couple months. It's not much, so this hopefully will be a shorter video than usually that I put out, but yeah, it's about 20-25 titles. I haven't ordered much. I haven't bought much out because everything has been closed. Things here in Tennessee are slowly starting to back to opening up. McKay's just opened this past week. Great Escape's starting to open back up. And like I said, I haven't really ordered that much. Most of this was found before the whole crisis happened. But anyways, I'm rambling on enough. Nothing new to my style videos. But yeah, let's just get right into this. Mainly just action and horror movies, like usual. So, what's new? I don't know how long I'll be able to keep this hair down like this. But first up, I picked up a couple of drama movies. I guess this one would be a sports drama in a way. But that's Blue Chips. Watched this a few times when I was younger. I remember it. This is pretty much what the program is. The college football. This is the college basketball. Has Shaq in it. Has Penny Hardaway, Nick Nolte. I remember when this movie came out. What was it, 94? Shaq had some action figures out back then too with the Magic and LSU figures when he broke the backboards, all that good stuff. But yeah, I haven't seen this in a long time. It was super cheap. I think I picked this up at Great Escape for like $2 or $3. But yeah, like I said, I always enjoyed that one. And then next up, picked up Adam Sandler's new movie and watched this one, Uncut Gems. I liked Good Time. The rewatchability wasn't there for me, but this one was absolutely insane. I like this one more than Good Time. It's put out by the, I'm not even going to attempt to say their name, Zapke Brothers or something like that. Hell, fuck, I don't know. But I enjoyed this one. Stressful the whole time. Adam Sandler is just a piece of shit in this movie. The last 10 minutes or so, I think me, Jordan, Paul, and Chad all watched this movie together. They all seen it before, but it was my first time. I kind of called what was going to happen. He deserved it. He's a piece of shit, but I still enjoyed the movie. Going straight into the Amaray action movies. First one, it was brought to my attention by MVP, Paul Slasher Junkie. Speaking of him, go sub to his channel if you haven't already. He has also a collab channel with a bunch of horror fans and his buddies called the HorrorHolics. Their link will be down below. Go check them out. They just had their second live podcast on Saturday night. So it's a lot of fun. They're putting a lot of work into it. They're doing a lot of giveaways. Got a lot of celebrities giving them cameos for it and stuff. It's a fun show mixed in with some skits, all that stuff. But like I said, link for Slasher Junkie and the HorrorHolics will be down below. But he recommended this one, In Search of the Last Action Heroes. Just a 2.5 hour documentary about action movies. Just covering the whole genre. A lot of fun. Really enjoyed that one. So shout out to Paul for that. And then this right here. I haven't seen this movie yet, but I've seen clips, and I've seen the trailer, and it looks absolutely ridiculous fun. I mean, he changes into a bear, a hawk, eagle, whatever that stuff, but it's Chuck Norris in The Forest Warrior. I don't need to say anything else about it. All you gotta do, go look up clips, go look up trailers. I think this is from, let's see, 1996, so that's just right up Chuck Norris's power alley of putting out absolute gems. Forest Warrior. Trust me, take my word on it. Next one, picked up a Kibo out at McKay's. It was like $8. Charles Bronson in the White Buffalo. The only reason I remember this movie is because of my grandpa. He's big into Western movies, big Charles Bronson fan. He was always watching this movie whenever I go over to his house. The buffalo sounds like a freaking locomotive running through the woods. Practical effects, I mean, it looks ridiculous, but it's an older one. I think 1977 with this one. But yeah, Charles Bronson's in it. I don't know anybody else, but the only reason I picked that one up is just the nostalgia factor. I'll take this over to his house and we'll watch that up. Be a good time. All right, got some more MRAs. The next two, they just go together. I've seen Conan the Barbarian. I don't think I've ever seen Conan the Destroyer all the way through, but they were super cheap, like $3 a piece out of Great Escape. So I've never owned these before on Blu-ray. Just some Arnold classic action movies. I like Beastmaster, so those are just right up my alley. Synapse Pictures release of Red Scorpion. Just always been on my action movie list to pick up. It's always pretty pricey online, but like $20 or more. But was able to find it at McKay's for $10, $12. So happy about that one. Dolph Lundgren. I mean, just look at that big ass machine gun. And this is from '89. So, all right. Next up, got my Slip action movies. This one, I want to say Culture Trainee has talked about this movie to me before to pick it up. I'm pretty sure, but it's a Korean movie. It's called My Way. I'm not sure the year this came out. 2011. Like I said, it's a Korean movie. I think it's very similar to Saving Private Ryan. Just a Korean tale of a different story. Anyways, I'm rambling, but I think if I'm mistaken, Trainee, let me know if you watch this. But I'm pretty sure he has always talked about My Way and said that this is a great one as a war movie to definitely check it out. So let me know down in the comments, Trainee, if you watch this, if that's the one you were talking about for a while to me. I'm pretty sure ever since we met and we've talked movies, I think he's mentioned that. I may be totally wrong. I hope I'm right. But anyways, picked up 1917 on 4K. Absolute fantastic movie. The way it was shot, with the whole just following the main characters in it. The lighting, I mean, this movie was pretty damn impressive. I really enjoyed it. The music's great. The one scene where he's running through the city at night and the flares are going up, just shot just absolutely beautifully. And then this scene at the end when the music kicks in, just get your hair standing on the ends. Really enjoyed that one. Also picked up Ip Man 4 on 4K. Got it at Walmart, but it falls right in with the other movies. I'm a big fan of Donnie Yen. I'm a big fan of the Ip Man series, the 4 that he's in. This one I probably put ahead of 3. 1 and 2. 2 is probably my favorite, then 1. This one and then 3. But I mean, you get Scott Adkins and Donnie Yen in a fight scene. What more can you ask for on that one? But the Bruce Lee character is brought in a little bit more with this one after, I think it was 2. He was mentioned a little bit and then a little bit in 3. But yeah, really enjoyed this one. It's shot beautiful. The color tones in this one are really nice. It has a more old school feel to it than the other ones do, in my opinion, but really enjoyed this one. Picked up Lockup for $8 out of McKay's. Just Stallone, big fan of him. Love his most of his movies. Can't wait for Demolition Man to finally get a 4K. Then picked up at Walmart. I think these were like $15. Rambo: Last Blood. It falls right in line with the Rambo movies. That last action scene at his house in the caves and the bunkers and shit gets absolutely off the wall. I wish this would have ended differently. Me and Jordan have a review for this up on the channel, so if you want to go check out our thoughts, go back and watch that one if you haven't already. Then another one, it was like $15 out at Walmart. That's Universal Soldier, Van Damme, Lundgren, greatness. Next up, we got the horror movies. Got some MRAs in that. Picked this up for $3.99 out of Great Escape. I don't even know if you can see that, but it's a Hostel and Hostel 2 Mill Creek double pack. I've seen Hostel 1. Wasn't a fan of it the first time I watched it, but I think Chad, Jordan, Paul, they're all fans of these. So for $4, I'll give it another chance. If I don't like it, I could sell it, get $10 to $12 out of it. Pick these next two up out at McKay's before they close down. Roar creature feature. Of course, it's a creature feature. It's about fucking lines. But I didn't realize that this movie was made in 1981, and evidently some crew members and stuff suffered some real deal injuries from this one because they used live lions, and I guess they started attacking people. But it's an Olive Films release. It's one that's always been on my wish list on Amazon, and it was $10 out of McKay's, so pick that one up. And then this one, Despot, never seen it. It was $12 out of McKay's. I've always wanted to pick this one up as well. I heard it's just absolute cheese fest. I remember Paul and Big Block doing a video about this one, having a movie night and watching this, and they just said it's just craptacular cheesy goodness. It's always been like $20 or more online, but like I said, I found it for $12 out of McKay's, and I'm gonna give it a shot. I mean, Despot. I mean, look at that picture right there. I mean, it's people working out and getting killed. Another one that I've always had on my wish list too, it's always been $20 or more, but I found it out at Great Escape for $7, and that's Final Exam. Or there's not much of a story behind this one, kind of like the Prowler. I can't even talk. It's been a while. But pretty simple slasher. He's just a crazy guy going around killing people from what I've heard. It was cheap. If I don't like it, I can just sell it. I know Jordan wasn't a fan of this one, but this one, hell, I didn't realize it's a Code Red release plus Scream Factory. But yeah, that's Final Exam. And then the next one, picked up the Fear Footage 2, Curse of the Tape. I'm not going to go into detail about this one. All I am going to say is I am going to be putting out a video in the next week or two with a review for this one. I should have done it a while back when this first got released, but the whole crisis took over and I just went silent and just got busy and all that stuff. So I'm going to have a review for this out here, like I said, in the next week or two. And there will also be a giveaway for this as well. It's a signed copy from the director that I'll be giving away for the review of this one. So stay tuned for that video. Watch my thoughts on it. All that good stuff. Alright, Slips for Horrors. Repicked this one up. Blair Witch. I sold my steelbook. Found this for super cheap. I always had the slipcover to it. So, like I said, I'm slowly dwindling out my steelbooks. But just really enjoyed that movie. It's right along the lines as the other ones. I think it was my last update that I picked up the 4-pack to these, but with the slip, and found Final Destination 5 with the slip as well, in amazing shape because this movie came out. Hell, what the hell? I don't know. I'm not even gonna look it up. Still trying. Not gonna find it. But I have all of them now. I have no excuse not to watch them. I've only ever seen the first one, so yeah, get them all with the slip. So that's nice. And then one that was a pretty good little surprise to me, Underwater. Not a big Kristen Stewart fan. Definitely not a fan of her haircut in this movie because it is absolute hot garbage. But the movie itself was a lot of fun. It starts right from the get-go and it's balls to the wall the rest of the way. The big reveal in this movie is just like it's a holy shit moment. But yeah, I would not want to be an oil rigger or somebody that's down in the ocean. Like I've said many times before, the ocean scares the shit out of me and I don't want no part of it. I'm fat and I'm old and I can't swim. But Underwater, definitely recommend picking this one up if you can find it $15 or under. Definitely pick that one up. I really enjoyed it. The music was good too in it. Picked up the Blu Ray version of VFW. It was at Walmart. It was like $12.96. I didn't get the 4K. Big whoop, want to fight about it. You know who you are. But the picture quality probably is just as good as the 4K. But I had a lot of fun with this one. The setting of it, we have quite a few VFWs on my route and all that kind of stuff. So seeing the inside of the bar, all the stuff that goes on, it just reminds me of work at times. But great practical effects, some awesome kills, quite a few kills in it. Good cast. The music was cool. Yeah, quite a nice little surprise. And this one's a Shudder. It came out, I think Shudder put it out. But like I said, the Blu-ray was super cheap. So I got it. Then next up, picked this up at Oddball Media up in Clarksville. Shout out to the Meech. I don't know if you've ever been there, but I picked this one up. Red Scorpion. I forget, maybe another one. But it's a Clove Hitch Killer. Put out by IFC Screen Factory. Haven't watched it yet. I know this was another that Jordan wasn't a fan of. He sold his copy, but I got it for super cheap. If I don't like it, I'll be able to flip it online. All right, slowly getting down to the end. Got a couple 4Ks. Picked up It Chapter 2. It was $10. I already had the slip for it, but yeah, it's worth that price for me. Didn't enjoy it as much as the first one, but still, I like them better. Both of these better than the 90 miniseries. So was happy to find that one for cheap. Then also picked up The Color Out of Space on 4K. This is a weird ass movie. You get some feels from Beyond in this one. Of course, it's H.P. Lovecraft, but this one was fucking weird. I like the color tone to it. The pinks, the purples. Nicolas Cage is batshit crazy. I need to watch this one again to see if it stays in the collection or not, but I wasn't a fan of Mandy. I like this one more than Mandy, but it's still fucking weird as hell. That's the only way to describe it. I mean, the creature thing in about 3/4 of the way through the movie, the mom part, that is terrifying, but it took a lot of build to get to that point, but still, it looked cool. We'll give it that. And last up, good friend Lauri Holt. Her link will be down in the description box below. She's been a friend for a long time on here. Sweetheart of a lady. She sent me quite a bit of stuff before, but she hit me up one day, was asking me if I wanted these slipcovers, and I said, well, hell yeah, I'll take them. But the first one is a Pet Sematary 2 slipcover from Scream Factory. Don't have the movie yet. I'll wait till I find it for $10 or more, because I've heard it's not a great movie. I like the original, okay. But I like the remake better. But like I said, I have the slipcover, so I'm in no hurry whatsoever to pick that one up. Just found it for super cheap. And then she sent me the alternate slipcover for My Bloody Valentine. Love this slip. Really cool looking. But what I did is I already had the My Bloody Valentine Scream Factory release, just the regular common release. And this movie needed a slipcover, so why not put the alternate slip on the remake? Genius! Absolute genius! I'll probably get shit on for that one. Probably not, because who knows? But who cares? It's a slipcover for my 3D version. I'm not paying. It's got a slip from like Canada or something like that. That's crazy price. Nah, I'll just throw that on there. So yeah, shout out to Laurie. Thank you so much. And that's it. My small little collection update from the past couple months. Like always, give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below. Let me know about what you think about the titles I picked up. Sub if you're new. Be on the lookout in the next couple weeks, like I said before, for the Fear Footage 2 review and a giveaway with that one as well. Sub to all the channels down below. Lauri Holt, Slasher Junkie Paul, the HorrorHolics. Go buy something from Bananaman Clothing. Him and my buddy Ryan, him and Chad teamed up, and Chad's got some merchandise on the website, and then also Paul and the HorrorHolics, him and Ryan's teamed up, and they've got some merch on there as well. So go on the website, buy some good stuff from bananamanclothing.com. Until next time, until the next video, we out.